MS Now's Rachel Maddow destroys Donald Trump in this brutal takedown. Before I play the video, just want to remind you, if you're not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing because we are just getting started with all of this. Take a listen.
And you know, we are conditioned to be bored and underwhelmed by anything done in Congress. And honestly, by Congress, by candidates, by brand name politicians, by even state elected leaders, we are conditioned to expect that the actions of anyone in politics who is not currently the president are just, not very powerful actions. They're just not very important. But we are conditioned to believe that in a way that is not actually keeping faith with who we're supposed to be as a country. Because what we inherited from the founding fathers of this country is a democracy that was explicitly and purposefully designed to be decentralized and divided and responsive to the people. And when the people push in a concerted way, what we are seeing is that the country is working the way it's supposed to. The levers of power are moving. There is a political response, a small d democratic response. And yes, that means the president's poll numbers sink further into the bedrock, including on immigration, which he really at one point wanted to be his signature issue. And he is now running from. But the other forces of political gravity start to work on him as well. He may not want to be subject to democratic force, but he is. And in Congress and in state government and in party politics and in business, which to them all means money as well as power, you are seeing political shift happening. And that is because of the people. It starts with the people. It starts with the protests that we have seen. Principled, peaceful, relentless protest. It works. That is the source of this shift. Peaceful, powerful, relentless, principled protest works. It uses democratic means to save democracy.
Operation Metro Surge in Minnesota, quote unquote, Operation Metro Surge, increased violence and on-camera killings, guys. The backlash is widespread and we can see it, we can feel it, and we can sense it in every way, shape, or form. Today, America is burning. Now, Minnesota Republicans in the state legislature called for the end of Operation Metro Surge, with a leading Republican candidate for governor, CRIES dropping out from the race due to his inability to support the National Republican Party's stance on the killing of these innocent civilians.
That is what made all of that is what has made all of this political shifting happen. That is what has forced the Trump administration to change course. That is what has forced Trump to back down.
Rachel Maddow, she eviscerates Donald Trump. Now, even moderate and conservative Democratic senators who had previously funded the Trump administration declared they would not vote to fund the Department of Homeland Security and ICE. This is happening, guys, in real time. In the House, the number of co-sponsors for a resolution to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem increased significantly, and some Democrats who had previously voted to fund the department issued apologies. While you might think it is too late, but it is not. If we can get her out of office, Kristi Noem, it will be still great. We can still save some lives. That is for sure.
Principle, peaceful, relentless protest is the democratic means of saving a democracy, and that is the only way to win for the long term. So as they pull Gregory Bovino and federal agents out of Minneapolis tonight, be very clear on why this happened.
There is another report, guys, where it says that Bovino was actually deported. I don't know, but this is what they're saying. Meantime, in the House, the number of co-sponsors for a resolution to impeach Homeland Security Secretary, as I said, Kristi Noem, is increasing, and also prominent Minnesota employers, including Target, Best Buy, and General Mills, issued a public letter calling for, quote-unquote, an immediate de-escalation in the state. Everyone is taking notice of that. Everyone. What Trump is doing, what ICE is doing, everyone is talking, everyone is taking notice of that. And Barack Obama Bill Clinton issued statements condemning Trump's actions in Minneapolis and praising the peaceful protesters. It is getting out of control for Donald Trump. He obviously is going to be facing impeachment for this midterm election, after the midterm election. But at the same time, the people he hired, employed, deployed, they're also feeling the heat.
If you were part of those protests, if you were part of the peaceful democratic advocacy to get ICE out of Minneapolis, tonight you are winning.
I want to know your opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Also subscribe. See you in the next video.